Previously on Trails through Daybreak 2, the party spotted Walter and Lucrezia watching over Ix and Yorda, due to Harwood being busy with reconciling with the Anguis. The party also did a quest for Shino, where they helped her find inspiration for her career as a bartender by talking to a bunch of NPCs. Of course, this rare peaceful night is just a calm before the storm. Might be time to return to Montmart and talk about what we need to do from here. Okay. 6,000 Mira has been placed for alley reclamation. Oh, we're just going to results screen.
Those are impressive results.
That's just about perfect.
A predictable result.
Okay, this time Ren gets it. Separate slot just in case I fucked something up last night. After reconvening, everyone began discussing their next course of action. They set about organizing the information they gathered over the last 2 days. While doing so, the landlords brought them some evening desserts and non-alcoholic beverages. After a while, they took the best suggestions into account and devised a plan. Okay, I think we ought to hang up our linking caps for a night. Yeah, I'd like to just stand here for a while and enjoy the night breeze. I wish I were half as relaxed as you two. Truth be told, I think our plan has less than a 50% chance of success. And that's being optimistic. It'd be a different story if we had some substitute for the Genatos reactions. Equipping negative Nancy's. We'll manage just fine. These rewrites might be scaling up in intensity, but remember, we've got over half the Genatos back now. It was thanks to them that we got out of this morning's disaster with our asses intact, yeah? That's right, we wouldn't have gotten this far without them. And I know they'll continue to prove vital to us well into the future. There's still some things we don't know about them, right? Yes, even the enemy cannot capitalize on their full potential, according to Miss Ortezia. That's good to hear. Then if all goes well, we should be alright. The Gardenmaster better watch out. We're about to send his ass on the highway to hell. The sooner he goes there, the better. Alright, the clock will strike midnight in a little over 2 hours. For now, I suggest we check... Huh?
Something wrong?
Define wrong. If we totally forgot something fits the definition, then yeah.
Huh? Are you saying we overlooked something?
Who can say?
Are you allergic to straight answers or something?
We're just gonna get a bunch of anvils dropped on our heads all at once, aren't we?
You might be a beast in a fight, but you're still a giant pain in the... Huh?
Van?
Shh! You guys hear that?
No, don't think so. Is that...
Oh. We've got something coming from 2,000 Arge to the north. And that's not all.
Huh? The hell are you on about?
Gunshots! From the next district! What's going on?
That sounded like a tank. Why is something like that here?
It's no good. I can't connect to the Orbal network. There's no jamming at play. The servers must be down. Katra, can we get a visual?
Oh, yes, of course. Theo, do it!
Understood, Katra. Activating telephoto mode. Confirming source of gunfire.
Who got corroded this time? Do we have to fight soul dots? Assault frames? And tanks?
What the hell is going on over there?
They're fighting in the city. But who's giving the orders?
Hey, Renee?
Can't get in touch with them, huh?
The emergency lines are down. The CID as a whole may be caught up in this. I must return to the President's...
an entire corroded airship? Seriously? He just crashed right into the office.
Dad! No! Mr. Arkwright!
No, this comes first! Get out of here, now! That's an order!
Oh, come on! That is literally just an anvil on their head. That's just the biggest anvil possible. The hell? How did the Gardenmaster aim that perfectly? He knew we'd be on the roof at that exact moment. But the hell? Is one of us secretly corroded or something? Like, damn, we just... as soon as we start the next chapter, they just instantly kill us again. How far back did they send us? What the hell? What? That is very far away. Wait. But at this point, thanks to the way the Genesis seems to exist outside of time and space, it's possible that we won't have to fight. We won't have to fight Fairy and Reset again, right? Yeah, this is before the ambush, which should never happen anymore. This is so weird. Alright, I'm heading out now. I texted Nubia a minute ago, and he said he'll keep his ear to the ground. I plan to conduct my own investigation tonight as well. I'll also be paying Mr. al-fayed a visit. He and his unit are just outside the capital as it so happens. Really now, wonder what he's... What the hell? Should we really be going our separate ways? Yeah, I feel like this would have been... I feel like the fact that we went our separate ways to begin with was what caused the whole debacle with Marduk and Kruga. So you think this would have been the... This would have actually solved the previous one as well, but... Attempt to remember. How are you going to attempt to remember? Just smash your head against the floor really hard? Yeah. It feels like we should have done this first and skip a lot of headache. Wait, that's right. It was after Fairy and Reset left that. Or maybe it's because this is only happening because we have 5 Genesis. Yeah, Genesis might allow us to, might allow us to remember more details and better circumvent the Gardenmaster's plans. What was that? There's just that rewind thing again. I remember now. It affected...
I can't believe it! How could I have done that to you guys?
So, you remembered what's supposed to go down on day 3, huh?
Yes. It's all coming back to me. I subjected you all to so much pain.
Stop right there! Don't blame yourselves, please. We know you didn't want to do those things. It wasn't your fault.
Our dear friend, the Gardenmaster, had you acting against your will. And even after we finally prevailed, he overturned it all that very same night.
Seriously, that was practically, he practically sniped us with an airship. Like, how? How did he know we'd be there at that exact moment? I bet he's planned something on us, maybe on the Genesis.
We may need to rethink our approach.
Yep, back to the drawing board we go.
Or maybe Swin, he's having Swin like go into stealth mode to spy on us.
Let's go over what we remember. Anything to keep us from reliving tomorrow. I think we've got this mostly figured out. The real head-scratcher is those last few moments at the end.
We finally got everything back to normal, and then the least normal thing goes and happens. I can't remember all the specifics, but I know there was fighting all over the capital. And then...
Those airships appeared to be from the Republican Army's Ix Alba series.
Oh, it's like the Gardenmaster caused a civil war.
If my memory serves, they were also suffering from the effects of the corrosion.
It would be best to assume that both the Guild and the CID have fallen prey to it as well. To think something so sinister was brewing in the wings.
Well, at least Fairy and Rosette are still their usual selves.
But that doesn't change the severity of the situation. How are we supposed to prevent this?
You got me. But there's one thing I know for sure. What we just witnessed was the worst case scenario. If we let that happen tomorrow, everything we've done up till now will have been for nothing. And I ain't down for that, so I say we go on the offensive. We've recovered 5 Genesis, and at this point we pinned down the enemy's MO to a T. I think we can lay off the rewind stuff this time around. Let's end this cycle with our own hands.
Wait, is this going to be the last part before confronting the Gardenmaster? That means we have to find 2 sources of corrosion, since the Gardenmaster would still have the 8th Genesis. And like, no, we have 5 now. No, we only have to find 1 more. Never mind, miscounted.
Now you're talking!
I suppose we have relied on that power more than a few times.
Yes, we should have been dead already, but we've been saved by it time and time again.
That said, if we keep using it as our lifeline, we might go belly up when it's time for the final showdown.
That's true. So let's settle this with our own strength.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna have an infinite number of retries. It could be like time sand from Faraway Story. If you use it to travel back in time, the amount of sand you have gets lower and lower. It gets consumed forever outside of time and space.
Fortunately, we are privy to what the future will bring, giving us the means to plan a preemptive strike.
That's a good point. We can make the most of the information we've gathered.
There has to be some way to overcome this nightmare. And we're gonna find it!
If we are searching for an opening of some kind, the corrosion may be our best bet. Based on what we've learned so far, we can surmise it's not some all-powerful, unconquerable force.
Right, even when Costume and Reset were under its control, they realized something was up. Small Fry was totally taken in by it, though. Why were their cases so different? I figure it was because I'm nowhere near as strong as them. Wait, no, maybe it's because the Genesis was given to me. Both of those possibilities are plausible. The strength of its grip may vary depending on the victim's temperaments and circumstances. In other words, the corrosion has its limits. Huh. The Genesis were left behind by my great-grandfather. They're experimental apparatuses that were made to gauge the world. If the corrosion was made manifest by the 8th Genesis, then there definitely should be a limit to its power. Sounds reasonable. No, it's more than just reasonable. I think that's exactly right. If that's true, then how has the corrosion been able to spread so far and wide? I know the first 7 Genesis were the points of origin, but that alone doesn't exactly answer the question. There must be some sort of channel with which it can widen its reach to cover the entire capital. Oh no, don't tell me! If we are following that thread of logic, then the only rational conclusion is that it's using the Orbal network. Agreed, in the past, the septine veins have frequently been the cause of widespread interference. In urbanized cities such as Edith, however, the Orbal network is the more likely candidate. So it's not unlike what happened to the American Garden then. The circumstantial evidence is beginning to accumulate. Are you capable of tracking the corrosion down? Yes, I believe I can, provided I have the assistance of our 2 resident technologists. Of course, you can count on me. If the whole of Marduke's resources are at our disposal, we will put an end to the corrosion for good. Alright, let's take this from the top. The light at the end of this long tunnel is within sight. We just gotta make it through today. Act 3, Route E. Capital Counteroffensive. Ikaruga, they're on our side, right? This time. Okay, good. They're just giving us, helping us gather info with their stealth.
The search in Block B, Data Depth 3, Coda Omega, has turned up nothing.
So, you think of how strong Ikaruga is, you think that Gardenmaster would have saved them last for corrosion, instead of having them among the first ones to be corroded.
There are no discrepancies in the data continuity over the 5-hour period. All clear.
I'm on Block U, Data Depth 2 now. I've compared the data changes over the timescale, so I'm now executing the code to switch to the theoretical model. Okay, data continuity is within expected parameters, so we're clear. Moving on to the next block.
There have been no inconsistencies with the data continuity on my end either. I propose we skip past Block L for now and turn our attention to Block N. There's quite a lot of data here, so let's split it up among the three of us. We can start with Data Depth 4.
Understood.
It's amazing watching them work their magic. They call this process the multidimensional data continuity scanning method, right? Yeah, it lets them gather info from all over the capital and search for discrepancies that might be caused by the corrosion. We can run searches on historical data as well. This method allows us to extract and analyze the change histories and trends across various datasets. Put simply, we're casting a wide net over a long timeline of data and verifying its continuity. Impressive stuff. The fact that you've made so much headway in one night blows my mind. I'm not surprised in the least. This is Ren we're talking about. Plus, they're borrowing the Marduk satellite's wide area shard search feature. Having Mr. Thorndyke support is a tremendous boon. He promised to assist to the extent he is able because the main AI labeled the capital as a red zone. Similar to last time, the designation jumped as soon as the date changed. There's a high probability the corrosion has already begun to spread again. Figure as much. Oh, I just realized he has his wings partially out. Anyway, I'm surprised to see you busting out your angel power. I didn't know it could be used for something like this, for computing. It's helped us narrow down the discrepancies in the continuity considerably. Hey, you sure you're okay? I know that whole thing was really traumatic, so...
I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. I've learned how to control this power to some degree, and right now, we need to use every tool at our disposal. I've decided that I will put this power to good use. This is how I can help others in my own way.
Mr. Salesian. Gotcha, then we'll let you do your thing. Just remember to stay true to yourself. You're who you are, and don't let anything change that. Of course, Van, I'll take those words to heart. Good here. Now, how are things going on y'all's end, Renee? Grammy and I have been looking into people connected to the mass media and the entertainment industry. I really hope Grammy doesn't get corroded. People in those sectors have been surprisingly active this morning, which makes our jobs easier, but we haven't noticed anything unusual. There have been no signs of suspicious activities on the military secure line. That said, the information obtained there could very well have been falsified, and confirming its veracity would take time. And that might be time we don't have. Guess it's a good thing that Ikaruga's chipping in, cause... Huh? Wait, does that beeping noise mean what I think it means? Block N, level 3. A breakdown in the data continuity has been detected. The discrepancies that are outside the projected parameters have begun to disperse. Interference is spreading at an alarming rate. Wow, for once we can actually catch a corrosion in action. I confirmed it on my end as well. The data continuity has been compromised. This is to be the corrosion at work. Then it's begun. Can you tell where it's coming from? I'm attempting to trace it back to the source. Unfortunately, the range of the scan is quite vast. It'll take some time to narrow it down.
Oh, it's you. If you're calling now, then that must mean...
Yep, it's just as we predicted. A couple of someones are already en route to your location. Looks like they're going to split up before they enter Old Town.
It's a repeat of last time, then.
But they're using different using different factions to target us this time, since we already have Fairy and Reset here.
Except we won't be ambushed by the Kruga or Marduk. 2 new groups have been sent in their stead. We won't be able to pinpoint the source before they get here. How should we proceed?
We'll handle them. Might be tough to duke it out in a residential area, but it should be easier than before. You guys catch all that?
Time to serve up a good old platter of payback!
I can keep them at bay for as long as you need. We're counting on you to find the source of the corrosion.
Nothing like a good morning stretch to start my day.
Wow, they sure didn't waste any time getting here. Wait, I swear I've seen those uniforms before.
They're the Scorpions of Zahat, a Jaeger group from the Central East. They must have been corroded in place of the Kruga.
What, did they think they could beat us with a bunch of second-string shitheads? They're gonna feel really damn silly after this. Alright, activating soundproofing field!
That's what Reset showed us earlier. Looks like it works.
Now we can cut loose without worrying about any noise complaints. Let's kick their asses, Fairy!
Right! Backup's arrived! There's 6 more now!
You're making it really damn hard to thin out their numbers. Might have bit off more than we can chew.
Then allow me to lend a hand.
Thanks for the assist. Let me guess, you already mopped up the fodder in your area?
Of course. The other shinobi are holding their positions. I was once consumed by the corrosion. That is why I'm determined to eradicate it. By any means necessary.
Same here! We'll destroy it together!
Let's see what you're made of.
Okay.
Now's a good time to boost.
Just gonna use this.
Don't
Here goes!
Ow.
Go time!
Now's a good time to boost.
La Forte on self.
There! Here goes!
Get everyone.
Activating skill.
Blink and you'll miss it. Soar for me!
I'm glad he's got a lot of speed, otherwise this would never work.
Gauge limit crushed.
One guy survived?
Restrained.
Well, not for long.
Shadow bind! No way!
I've powered up!
Nagi leveled up. Nice.
Sounds like they've already begun fighting. And I suppose it's time I got started too.
Mind if I join the party?
Oh, of course not. The more the merrier. I've been wanting another chance to see your sword skills up close.
I could say the same to you. Plus, it's not every day that I get to fight back-to-back with the famous Beauty's Blade. No way was I gonna pass that up.
Beginning combat test.
Okay. La Forte.
I'll aid you. Taking point.
Activating skill.
Wings.
Zekdarms.
Knights of Asteria.
Okay, can I... did I not get enough? Damn.
Developer.
Okay, but I still killed most of them. Okay. Silver wins.
Engaging skill.
Here it comes. Silver wins.
One guy survived?
Eat steel.
Another guy survived.
Eat steel.
I'll remember this.
Oh man.
Boost level maximum. Activating skill.
I'll be quick.
No way.
Yes, Aaron and Fairy took out the Scorpions of Zahat in the northern alleyway.
And Elaine and Shizuna have a group from Zekdarms on the run.
Is that really who we're up against? This may be easier than I thought.
Man, he's really scraping the bottom of the barrel if he's going to Zekdarms.
I'm afraid it's a little early to celebrate. They have backup on the way.
Rear guards, eh? You know who they are?
It's the Beta Squads. They were stationed nearby in the event of a surprise terrorist attack. But now they're acting without orders.
Now they're the terrorists, huh?
They have split into 3 groups, and they are approaching Old Town as we speak. One can easily infer that they have already been corroded.
Oh no!
So the military info was fake after all.
We need to get a lock on the source of the corrosion, now!
Got it. I just narrowed it down. It's in the Seiden District, and its exact location is...
A building at its center. The Maserati Hotel.
What? Why would it be there?
You can find out when you get there. We'll take care of matters here.
I have some prospective backup to send your way if necessary. You need only say the word.
All right then. Arc Ride Solutions, move out!
After dealing with the early morning assault, Van's group left Old Town in the hands of his friends. Seems we won't be able to use the semi-guest characters, so this might be a good chance for Judith to get EOTM this time. And with that, they hurried to the Seiden District's Maserati Hotel. So we're positive this is where the corrosion is coming from, yeah? To be more precise, this is the location where the discrepancies were at their highest. I cannot guarantee that it is the actual source of the corrosion, but at the very least merits investigating. Any bright ideas on how we're gonna find the poor saps who got corroded this time? This hotel's gonna be swarming with people. It'd be nice if that bastard in black and the Gardenmaster were chilling near a front desk. That saved us a lot of trouble. True, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. They did hear that important figures are currently staying at this hotel, including a few we know. I heard that too. Apparently Prince Sharid and his people are here, and I know Grand and SCR too. I really hope they're okay. Well, we'll find out soon. There's a good chance that someone we know or someone with influence is corroded. Might want to brace yourselves for the worst.
Oh, there she is.
I'm glad she seems to be okay, at least. Alright, no time for hesitation. Let's go talk to her.
I understand why you might think that. However, consider...
It feels like I haven't been to Republic in ages. Guess even the thought made me nervous. I hope Raymond's doing alright. Well, for now, I need to focus on tonight's concert. Oh, isn't that... Yeah, Jess, come and think of it. I heard he'd be performing at the Trion Mall stage. He looks a bit busy at the moment. I'm sure we'll hear more about him later. If the Genatos really are returning to our control like that, then I think the Gardenmaster really is aware of all the time leaps, because otherwise he'd notice all the Genatos suddenly going missing for absolutely no reason. Considering we have so many VIP guests staying with us, we had to increase our security as well. However, I don't believe there should be any problem with allowing you admittance. We're currently making preparations for our guest breakfast. I will be notifying Princess Zia and Professor Hamilton as soon as it's ready. If you're currently looking for Professor Hamilton and Princess Zia, they'll be over there. I believe they mean to take breakfast together once they finish talking with one another, after which the professor is to immediately depart. If there's something you'd like to speak to her about, now would be your chance to do so.
Oh, good morning, everyone. What brings you all here at this hour?
We were just about to have ourselves some breakfast. Would you care to join us?
Normally we'd take you up on that in a heartbeat, but we just came by to ask a couple of questions. We won't take up too much of your time.
Huh? Sure, I guess?
Please keep it brief. We have a busy day ahead of us.
If all goes well, this will be a quick chat. Till then, just act natural, you guys. Okay. If I remember correctly, you're here to attend a symposium, aren't you, Gran? That's right, we'll be discussing our views on environmental issues across Lemuria. I intend to present my findings and projections on the situation in the eastern part of the continent. Oh right, it's being sponsored by the ICO, isn't it? That's the group Miss Toa is a part of. If I remember correctly, they're also sponsoring a political debate that's scheduled for today. That's right, the forum will be held at the Trion Mall, and the president will be in attendance. It likely won't have much influence on the course of Calvarian politics, but I'm sure we'll see some interesting arguments from the different parties. My brother has even been invited as a special guest. Oh damn, sounds like it's the real deal. The NGO is going to great lengths to ensure the viewpoints of the international community will be heard. Is Prince Street on his way there now, or is he still here? Oh, he's already left. I believe he intends to exchange greetings and opinions of all sides before the debate begins in earnest. He had breakfast with the president himself, evidently. So Najee, are you not accompanying Prince Street today? I'm not, no. Given the present circumstances, I thought it'd be best to prioritize Princess Zeta's safety. If I'm not mistaken, the Crown Prince will be returning just after lunch. Oh, by the way, Esmeralda, I understand that you're not attending a symposium this time, yes? I'm happy that I was able to meet you here in the capital, but if I may ask, what are your plans for today? Oh right, didn't you say you were going back to Basel? No, actually, I had something I needed to discuss with you, Professor. Will you mind if I spoke with you in private before you head to the symposium? If you have something important to discuss, wouldn't it be better to stay for after the symposium? We'll be finished at 3 PM. After that, we can talk about having to cut our conversation short. But this is a pressing matter. We don't have time to wait. The government or Yang could call you at any moment. Okay, I'm lost here. Is Yang in the capital too? What's this about the government reaching out to me? I'm afraid I don't follow. Ugh, how can I convince you that... No, never mind. I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. Oh no, you of all people got corroded? Essie? Man, do you think... No doubt about it. This has to be a corrosion written all over it. Well, Miss Esmeralda, it's unfortunate, but it seems that they have already been taken in by the other side. We have to move quickly and decisively, and we can no longer worry about our methods any longer. You too? After you got brainwashed in the previous game, you think you'd have some post-infection immunity or something. But it's a different kind of brainwashing, so I guess not. I understand. No, not Essie. It's just as I thought. You feel like telling us what the hell's going on?
She drew her sword? Here?
They're going to take them hostage!
Najee, what on earth is the meaning of this?
Please, forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. Just know that I'm doing this to protect you. I will find a place of refuge for you. And you must stay there until we're able to stop Prince Sharid.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Stop Sharid from doing what exactly?
You had to have seen it. His Highness. He's trying to overthrow your father, Grand Prince Salman, and assume the throne for himself.
Wait, what? But he's the crown prince! Why the hell would he do that?
A political uprising in Elsheim?
That's absurd. Who put that ridiculous idea in your head?
She's telling the truth, Your Highness. And with the president himself backing him, your brother might just pull it off.
What? No, that can't be.
I don't understand, Essie. Why are you working with Najee?
What do you mean, why? I'm trying to protect the professor. The president's office is attempting to coerce her into helping mass-produce nuclear weapons.
You're kidding me.
But she never...
Rock, is this true?
You're not making any sense. There's no way they could be mass-produced so easily.
I don't disagree. Even for a genius, pulling off such a feat would take decades. That's why Yang, Professor Cronkite, decided to enlist the aid of yet another genius by any means necessary. If the professor goes to today's symposium, I'm almost certain she'll get wrapped up in their scheme.
Calm yourself, Esmeralda. You are making quite a few assumptions here. For one, Cronkite would never do such a thing. Secondly...
I'm sorry, Professor, but we don't have time to argue. Come with me! If all goes according to plan, everything will go back to the way it should be. As for the rest of you, it looks like your loyalty to the president has been bought and paid for. But my loyalty lies with the people I care about, and I will protect them.
Given that I am Prince Sharid's bodyguard, I cannot oppose him directly. That being said, I can at least take the princess to a safe haven before the storm arrives.
Things ain't looking too good, you guys.
Listen to me, Essie.
You have to wake up! Essie!
Huh? Oh no, they chuck us into a phase space? Man, where's Pax and her meme when you need it? Just pull the corrosion out of them like echoes. Huh, what are we doing in the Merhin Garden? I do not believe this to be an area reproduced from her psyche. Rather, it seems like we're in one of the garden's standard locales. This is literally a tutorial area. This may be a phase space that was constructed from existing resources. Gotta reuse those assets. Leave it to the super maid to make sense out of nonsense. I'd love to pick your brain about what might be going on, but we've got bigger problems on our hands. Something's coming. Genatos Nubia. Oh, so they're just trying to buy time, huh? They should know better than that. Yeah, we'll have this cleaned up in a jiff.
Deploying shards!
Bear the nightmare!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
Okay.
Here we go, Mare!
I've got you covered! Use a shard boost to get...
Time to pump it up!
Okay, so use hate up, then punch, radiant sunray.
I'll let you hand!
Radiant Sunray!
But I don't know if he'll be able to get that CP back unless the enemy smacks him a ton.
Certain arts seem to work better.
Make it count!
Steel Force.
Keep it up, it's working!
See this Phantasma.
Initiating drive.
Okay, let's just stand next to each other. Be La Forte buddies.
Working!
I've got you covered.
I'll support you!
CP minus 30? Wait, what?
Full boost! Don't hold
Oh shit. Well, that's gonna make it impossible to maintain Grendel. I'm just gonna punch you 3 times then with my buffs.
I'll let you hand!
There!
Gotcha!
Get wailed on.
Allow me.
Oh, hell.
Now or never.
Grim Cat.
Make it count!
You'll never guess. Time to raise the curtain. Grim Cat at your service.
A chance!
Okay. See this Phantasma then? Even if you're resistant to it, it's still good for just getting rid of some buffs. Oh, I can't make it back in time. No. Fine, I guess I have no choice but to revert and do an aggro thing and hope you just give me my CP somehow.
It's go time! Here goes!
Finish your all!
Over here! All for you!
Now or never.
Okay. Actually...
Make it count!
Ready to roll.
One steel coming right up!
Let's get this show on the road. I hope you're ready. Now for the climax. Grim Knight Wall! They flinched!
Oh, stunned!
Boost gauge enhanced! Ha!
On yes!
Activating skill.
Our chance!
You're still stunned, so it'd probably be a good idea to start using some offensive crafts.
It's over. Exusio Ray! Time to close in!
Okay!
Logging on.
By the heavens!
Fire!
Pierce!
Chance!
Still stunned. Yeah, I was gonna whack you.
Let's wail on him.
Sure thing.
It's over. You're crushed.
I won't stop here.
I think I've grown a little.
No, Gran! Damn, must have nabbed them and bailed while we were stuck. Where could they have gone? Oh, thank heavens you're alright. I have no earthly idea what just happened, but I'm relieved you're all safe. Yeah, we're fine. You have an idea what happened to the 4 people that were at the table? Yes, they went towards the roof a short while ago. Heh, music to my ears. That's a dead end if I ever heard one. Probably have an airship to hop on. You may wish to retract that statement, Mr. Wei. Damn it, we've been had. Yup. They boarded the Harvatot. Is the entire crew corroded? That must have been their plan from the start. We have to go after them. Quickly, everyone, to the car. Oh no, they broke our car! What the? Crash? Oh no, the light's gone haywire. This could be bad news. They did this on purpose. They knew we didn't need to use the truck. That's underselling it, I'm afraid. Similar malfunctions and accidents are occurring all over the capital. Aw, nuts. They know that destroying the truck might not be enough because we could just hitch a ride with someone else, so they decided to fuck up the entire traffic system.
Currently, traffic lights are malfunctioning all throughout the capital, which has led to numerous accidents on the road.
What's going on with the traffic signals?
Why isn't
Breaking news! The city's subway system is also experiencing operational disturbances. While municipal authorities are currently investigating the issue, some lines have already suspended service.
It just took off.
What's going on?
Marine radar devices used in river traffic are also experiencing failures across the board. Authorities have already launched an investigation into the matter, and they have grounded all departing flights. Is this for real? Did Esmeray really hack all the traffic lights and all these other systems? It looks that way, yes. The interference is being caused by Orbal waves transmitted from that airship. They're using in-development code from the Institute of Science. Essie's fingerprints are all over this. There's no way she can do all this on her own, right? Right? She may be Hamilton soon, but this is all a little much. The corrosion, or maybe the Genesis? There's a strong possibility she is receiving a boost from the corrosion. Furthermore, I heard Miss Archette was involved in the initial design phase of the Zypha standard. Essie's more than a little familiar with the latest communication standards. She even has access to Zypha's developer mode. She's using every weapon in her arsenal against us. The scale of what she's doing is totally off the charts. She's pulling the entire capital into her mess, kicking and screaming. Makes me wonder if she's got some other reason for doing all this. Not good, they're getting farther and farther away. I can't afford to lose them, at least not before I figure out where they're headed.
Having a hard time of things, are we?
You don't know the half of it. How are things going your end?
Swimmingly. Old Town is safe and secure, so we're leaving it to Ikaruga and the Alpha Squad's care. How about yourself? If I'm not mistaken, you're in the midst of a car chase, yes?
Actually, it's more like we're chasing an airship. It hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. If I had a straight shot, that'd be a different story, but traffic's been a real shit show if you haven't noticed.
I think I have just the solution you need. Go to this location, and you will find someone who can put your predicament to rest.
Oh yeah? Someone with an airship, maybe? The Kapuas? I don't see anyone here. You sure this is the place? Yeah, I'm sure, and we're right on time too. And it turns out Renee got corroded and blows us up. Okay, good, we do have an airship. Whoa! It's the Republican Army's new gunship model, the al-fayed. If we pursue the Harvata in this, we'll have no trouble catching up to it. That's all well and good, but who's commandeering it?
Cut the idle chatter and get on board. We do not have the luxury of time.
That sounds like...
I see what's going on. No wonder the desk jockey was putting on airs.
Yang, why are you here?
I have been kept abreast of the current situation. We can save any further discussion for later.
Might want to hurry up and hop on, Arkwright. I always deliver my goods on time, even if I have to take to the skies to do it.
Hermes?
I know that voice.
Now hold on just a minute. Is that you, Hermes? What's a courier doing piloting that thing?
Distance from the Horvatot, 1200 Arj. Current speed, 650 Selj per hour. Once we come within 150 Arj of the target, I will decelerate to match their current airspeed. I'll come right alongside them at 300 Selj per hour. Then you can jump over to their ship.
Sounds like a plan. You're one heck of a pilot, you know that?
And this gunship's brand spanking new. Just who the hell are you, anyway?
Oh, just a humble delivery woman and lone wolf biker. Nothing more, nothing less. Think of me as you always have.
That may be a difficult ask.
I don't think you can sweep those awesome flying skills under the rug.
Yeah, no kidding. They're seriously impressive. And thanks to them, we're hot on their trail.
We should be thanking Yang as well. You came to rescue Gran and Essie, right?
I am simply here to do what needs to be done. That includes observing this fascinating phenomena. Now, focus your attention on the situation at hand. I may have assisted with running the calculations, but this strategy is hardly foolproof.
He ain't wrong. I don't think any of us have boarded an airship mid-flight for one. Just follow my lead and we should be fine. Everyone got that?
Loud and clear.
Should we misjudge our leap for whatever reason, I will attempt to break our fall with a shard field.
Or we can just do a time leap.
We're closing in on them. Be ready to board at any moment.
The four of them are on the deck. Oh, good. It looks like they're all unharmed.
Good. So once we get there, we'll take out that bodyguard and then...
Ah! Did they just attack us?
That looked like a barrier of some kind. So much for the direct approach. Wait, that's not all. I'm gonna put some distance between us.
That is a shard-based barrier, and by the looks of it, an external force is strengthening it to an extraordinary degree.
There's a bunch of Demi-Grendels around too.
This may be more difficult than I had envisioned. If we can find some way to stimulate a resonance effect, however, it may be possible to bore a way through.
A resonance effect?
Is that the Genesis? And there's our answer. Hey, Mare! Come on out!
It's been a minute since you called on me. Wait, am I in the sky?
Is that Hollow keeping up with the ship? But how?
Well, you see... We might be better off explaining this later.
Time to get to work, Mare Bear. You were listening in on our conversation, right?
Yeah. You want me to drill a hole in that thing, right? If we want this to succeed, I'll need you guys to follow my instructions to the letter.
The gunship is falling back.
The futility of their efforts must have finally dawned upon them. Even so, that they're chasing us in this manner leaves no doubt as to their allegiance.
Yeah, they're definitely siding with the president. I won't let Catra go down the wrong path. I'm gonna bring him back to the light, whatever it takes.
As I thought, you yourself have not changed at all, have you, Esmeralda? You are still the same kind, gentle soul who only has my and Catra's best interests at heart.
Of course, Professor. That goes without saying. But if you get that, then why won't you listen to me? What was that?
Now, Esmeralda! Prepare the phase space!
There! That's it, isn't it?
We opened up a hole by matching the vibrations with the Genesis. You should be able to board it now.
Not bad, pilot lady! You got everything lined up perfectly!
Never thought I'd be taking flying instructions from a hollow of all things. But hard to argue with the results.
All right then. Get ready, everyone. Brace yourselves. We're coming in hot!
Right!
Hopefully no one fucks up their landing. Hopefully it's missed by a millimeter. Ugh. Wasn't a similar scene in the opening where they were all skydiving? Wait. Isn't this a hacking minigame? What the heck? We're in a virtual space. Wait, this place seems familiar somehow. Yeah, it's like a carbon copy of the spaces Mare Bear hacks into for us. This area looks quite similar to the concept images of the Orbal Network's virtual space. I don't think this place is being recreated from anyone's psyche, so this doesn't fit the previous patterns of the corrosion. Our last trip to the garden didn't either. I'm starting to wonder if this is more of a temporary thing. Maybe that means it doesn't have as firm of a grip on them. In any case, it's probable that Miss Archette and Miss Burka are further in. And there's only one thing left to do. Yeah, we're gonna charge in and wake them the hell up. What is the...
Let's get to work.
How's this?
They have lasers!
You. There. Got this
In a fucking narrow corridor. Like, if it was more open, it would be fine, but man. Now we got these weird cube enemies.
Watch it. That one's big.
Engaging enemy.
What? Oh, hell, it's like that.
You've got a charge attack available!
Wait for the
Oh.
strike!
Oh.
There! How's one? There!
There we go. Oh, man. Cubelion. It's a smaller version of the ones we fought in the Reverie Corridor.
Keep it up, it's working!
Yeah, is this a back attack?
Your turn, Judith! Coming right up!
Get ready! You're done! Keep it going!
No problem! It's over! You're crushed!
There we go.
That looks like a nice chest.
Careful! I sense an incredible aura.
And action! You've got a charge attack available!
Stay calm and deal with it.
Oh.
Got this in the bag.
Sepif. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking S-craft this. Cashmere Hood. Tyrol Bomb.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Had to be the star of the show. Hey, Judith.
You guys look like a bunch of pushovers. Guess looks can be deceiving.
True, but we can take them as long as we work together.
Oh.
That's right. Let's go, everyone.
Might want a boost here.
Everyone, you came!
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised.
Ketra, Van, do you really want to fight us?
Well, we don't have to. All you've got to do is let the professor and the princess go.
Ran! I'm so glad you're okay.
Ketra, yes, I'm all right. Esmeralda, Najee, and I were all just having a little chat. What I've gathered is that their grip on reality is slipping. Sad to say.
We just can't get through to the professor.
So let me get it straight. You're trying to stop the mass production of nuclear weapons and Prince Sharid's supposed uprising, right? But if that was your only intention, why would you throw the capital's transportation network into disarray? The only logical explanation is that you have another goal here. Please tell me I'm wrong, Essie. I'm sorry, but you're exactly right. We're assisting in the plan to thwart President Gramhart. Huh? And what the hell kind of plan are you talking about? Are you in on this too, Najee? I am. I believe His Highness's plan hinges on having the backing of the President. But if we strip him of his political power, then maybe the Prince will rethink his intentions. I have to wonder if such a plan truly exists, or if it's merely a byproduct of the rampant delusions. Okay, so you two have got your own reasons for playing a part in this supposed plan. I can respect that you're trying to protect the people you care about. But ask yourselves this, are you really going about this the right way? Haven't you wondered why you can't convince them what you're doing is right, or how you even got this strange power in the first place? Yeah, why are you suddenly able to send us into making us play Mega Man Battle Network? Really, stop and think about this for a sec. Doesn't all this sound just a little bit weird to you? That's not... Yeah, stop confusing me. If we don't stop this, the Professor and Ketra will... Calm down, Essie. I want you to think long and hard about all that's been happening. Look at this from a researcher's perspective. Are you sure there aren't any inconsistencies?
I need you to remember something, Esmeralda. Think back to the time when you, Cronkite, and I were solving the formulas left behind by Professor Callahan. They weren't formulas for nuclear weapons. They were formulas for inventions that would benefit society as a whole. If you don't believe that to be the case, I want you to look me in the eye and tell me that isn't what happened. Well?
I know I'm right, because Yang... Wait, that's not... Huh?
She's starting to waver, but will this be enough?
Now it's your turn, Princess. Snap her out of it!
I'm sure you'll be able to reach her.
Right. No, Your Highness. Don't be swayed by their lies and deceit. You have to believe me. Please.
Don't worry. I will always believe in you. And that's why I'm going to ask you again. You have served my brother for so long. I truly believe that no one knows him better than you. He forged bonds with the revered eldest prince of the Empire, as well as the royal family of Liberl and the princely family of Remetharia. Even while enjoying their company, he was fraught with worry over his own inexperience. You no doubt bore witness to that. Do you truly believe that such a person would take the easy path? Would he borrow another country's power to rebel against his own? Think, Najee. Remember my brother. Would he make that kind of choice?
Think, Najee, think.
Najee!
Well, that definitely got her thinking.
There's no way you can't sense it. The Crimson Plague that's gnawing away at you. Wake up, you two! The truth's staring right at you. Remember the path you've walked till now.
If you weren't, then none of this would make any sense. Which means my memory has to be correct.
There's no alternative. This is my truth. I have a duty to fulfill, so I can't be doubting myself now!
Esmeralda?
What happened?
They began to notice the cracks, only for the corrosion to strengthen its hold over them.
Is this like what happened in Tharbad last year?
Oh, nuts! And the big Cubelion as well. Quadrate impossibility, Cubelion Telos.
That's Verethragna, the Beast King who serves Arusha!
So, they went and recreated it, huh? That one over there looks pretty damn vicious, too. Well, we've come this far. Now let's see this thing through!
Don't worry, Essie. Najee. We'll free you soon!
Deploying shards!
Why'd you give a zero turn of Van of all people? Man.
Attack their weakness.
Problem is, Cubelion Telos is kind of a bitch to fight.
Chance!
Yeah, let's just go with this.
Keep it up, it's working. Give them your all!
Think fast! Take this!
Heat up.
Go!
You'll be sorry!
Oh, still a bunch of sat down, so unfortunate.
Make it.
Alright. Go, Grimcat.
You'll never guess. Time to raise the curtain. Grimcat at your service!
Ah,
You can't beat me!
man.
Might want a boost here.
Make it count.
Okay. Cast like this, hits Van.
Keep it up, it's working. Drive.
You'll force yourself like this.
Activating drive.
Our chance.
You can place code like this.
Boost.
Going all in!
Transmitting code. Activate.
Here goes!
Oh man, it's gonna be awkward.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Make it count.
Slow seal.
Pressure him and move in!
Activating
Let's
skill.
do this!
Okay, slowed one, you. Nice.
Placing shield.
Oh, hell, hit us.
You'll be sorry!
Okay, the aggro is not absolute. No, it's an impede type thing. Shit. That's why. Oh no. Was it an impede thing? Maybe, I don't know.
Keep it up, it's
Okay. Valiant Larceny.
Some art should really hurt.
Verethragna might be. Let's try to deal with you first.
Shield coming right up.
Valiant! Larceny!
Steel bonus.
I'll take you on.
Oh my god, this Van's just kind of getting fucked up.
Make it count.
Activating drive.
See this Phantasma.
Certain arts will be more potent. Initiating drive.
Oh yes.
Get wailed on.
Activating skill.
Here goes!
Huh. Okay, let's just do another halter and then maybe an S-craft.
Attack their wheels. Give them your all.
Not getting away! Blast off!
I don't have enough, damn it. What? I hit everyone!
Initiating drive. Gotcha! Allow me. A chance!
Man, this is not going well.
Certain arts seem to work better.
Mercy's Phantasma. Shit.
Certain arts seem to work better.
Does he still have heat up? Yes, he does.
On yes!
Activating skill.
Yeah.
Chance.
Okay. I think Vandalized Raid will be enough, especially when I have all these... oh no, maybe not. Fuck, I don't know.
Weakness with an art.
Okay, no, Judith will get some CP next turn. I can have her do shit, too.
Take him out!
Yeah.
Activating skill.
Time for the main event.
Ace 7 hits.
Vandalize Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Oh, nice double kill, Van. It's looking a little hairy there.
I did it.
I think I've grown a little.
Eat this! Didn't even need Grendel this time. Gah, pant. The space is collapsing. Will we be back on the Harbatot, or will we just fall into the fall to the ground? Yes, we did it. Hopefully this means we can take control of the Harbatot afterwards. Having 2 airships on our side would really help.
What have I done? I accused Prince Sharid and betrayed his trust, and then I exposed Princess Jita to danger. I'm not qualified to serve you any longer.
Easy, Najee. You're in dire need of some rest. I'm simply relieved you have returned to your usual self, and I'm sure my brother will be as well.
Princess Jita, my deepest apologies. I promise to make amends for my mistakes.
Why did I'm so ashamed. How can I ever look Katra and the professor in the eye again? I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I no longer have the right to be the professor's disciple.
Don't say that, Essie. You aren't at fault here. The Gardenmaster's the one to blame, not you.
Katra's absolutely correct. Besides, it's not too late to make things right. I will begin work on repairing the traffic and transportation systems, after which I will be providing backup to Arkwright Solutions. Once you've gotten some much-needed rest, you're free to join me if you'd like. We need all the help we can get.
Katra. Professor. Thank you so much.
The traffic and transportation systems have been fully repaired. The chaos on the ground level appears to be subsiding as well. Given the high volume of accidents, however, it may be some time before everything returns to normal. Hopefully we put a stop to the corrosion for today. Afraid that might be wishful thinking. I want to say we're in the clear, but until we track down the Gardenmaster, nothing's guaranteed. Plus they said, plus they wanted to overthrow the president, so there's gonna be more of this, and we didn't see a Genatos on them either. Right, plus we still don't know where those two were headed. I'd also like to know what kind of plan they were part of. Do you think... Hey you guys, good news. We just got done dealing with the latest batch of the corrosion. I thought as much. However, today's battle is far from over. Unfortunately, we just confirmed another source of the discrepancies. Its point of origin is in the southeast area of the capital, specifically the Republican Army's 2nd Garrison. Ugh, not there too. Yes, sir. As you can well imagine, we must prevent it from spreading at all costs. It's probable that Esmer and Najee were acting as a sort of relay point for the discrepancies. If we can find the other relay points, we may be able to follow the trail back to the true source.
No rest for the weary, I suppose.
Ah, Yang. Yes, I suppose not, but at least we can take solace in Essie being safe.
For now, we need to let her rest.
Very well. Then I shall set to work on repairing the servers. You can also expect my aid with future analysis operations.
That would be a great help. Thank you, Cronkite.
You're more than welcome to use the Horvatot as your base of operations. And if you need anything else from me, just let me know. I will support you however I can in my brother's stead.
Much obliged. You may leave this to us, Catra. You have your own business to attend to, yes? Do what you must to reach the truth of this matter, and be sure to do so in accordance with your own methods and convictions.
I will. Thank you, Yang. I promise to do just that, no matter what it takes.
So you need me to take you to the 2nd Garrison, right? I can get you there in record time.
I bet you can. We really are lucky to have you as our pilot. You guys catch all that? We're on our way to the Garrison.
Copy that. We're en route as we speak.
We'll meet you there. Stay on the line, though. We have a few things we wish to discuss with you.
Allow me to provide a general overview of the 2nd Garrison. It is a military facility that functions as the base of operations for the Republican Army's 11th Division, the Capital Defense Regiment. Oh yeah, that's where we first ran into that Crimson Monster. It's a little hard to believe that was already a month ago. And now Fate is calling us back. We lost all communications with the Garrison amidst the surge in the discrepancies. Could it be the reason they attacked the Garrison was to set all this up in advance? Back in the start of the game? Remember that plan Najee and Esme were talking about earlier? Maybe this has something to do with it. Perhaps so. Anyhow, there's one area of concern I would like to address. An aerial cruiser is stored in that location. If it were to become compromised, it could spell trouble for us all. Would that vessel happen to be one of the Ix Alba series aerial cruisers that is currently being tested by Marduk? Is it the same one that crashed into the President's office and the Arkwright Solutions office? Yup. Wait, isn't that what fell on top of us that night? With pinpoint precision. Wait, you're joking, right? Do I sound like I'm joking? It's the Ix Alba series 4th ship, the Mayal. Given the distinctive characteristics of that class of vessel, there's a high probability of it falling prey to the corrosion. I've heard about the specs of the new model from Mr. Guestcard. Is this supposed to be outfitted with some kind of revolutionary new invention that Professor Cronkite helped create? That's correct. It has a system that utilizes data links and control systems, allowing for efficient coordination at the fleet level. Due to extraordinary high information processing capabilities, it can essentially function as a mobile command center. Damn, modern airships sure are something. I swear, it's like you guys are speaking a totally different language. But I think I get what you're saying. It's kind of like how other warriors and I can instantly sync up on the battlefield, right? You could think of it like that, yeah, just with airships. And that might be why the risk of them being corroded is so high. Does it have any way of protecting itself from an attack like that? Yes, there should be some protective measures in place, and that may be the only reason we have time to stop this. Just bear in mind that if we fail, the other ships in the fleet could end up sharing the same fate. Okay, I'm waiting for the part where you say, just kidding. And if only. Best to brace for the worst at this point. We'll know what's up soon enough. Once we're on the ground, we'll need to move quick. We've arrived. Prepare for landing. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. All of the military vehicles are gone. Have the troops stationed here already left? Everyone, weapons out now! Ugh, Demi-Grendels everywhere. Oh, freaking fantastic. It's those Demi-Grendels again. If there's this many here, then the corrosion's already at a late stage. We've got no time to lose. Let's waste some.
Look out! There's so many of them!
Okay, good thing you respilled some CP for me. I'm about to spend some...
Here goes!
Judith doesn't really have any CP left. Yeah, I should be fine.
All for you! Got your number.
Got your number. Oh no.
I won't lose!
Ha! I absorbed it because I put both absorption type quartz on him, so it should be fine.
Make it count! I won't lose!
Oh hell. Go Grimcat, that's all my CP.
Prowl in the night. Time to rate.
Go!
You'll be sorry!
Okay. I can just normal attack and that's it, huh? Yeah.
Keep it up, it's working! There we go! Ha!
At least I've burst gained slightly.
I'll cover you!
Give me some resources.
Here goes!
Okay.
Take him out!
Probably get rid of the... I'll tougher the smaller ones. So I won't be able to take them out all at once.
Activating skill!
Let's do this!
Yes, heal me.
Go.
What?
Go!
That was a huge AoE.
Go! Feel!
Yes, heal me! Ha ha ha! I absorbed it.
Feel!
Ow! I did not absorb that.
I won't lose!
Okay. Just nuke.
Activating drive! No, you don't!
Now or never!
Might want a boost here.
Oh no, I'm dreaded.
Make it count!
Keep it up, it's working! There!
On yes!
Yes, nuke.
Activating skill.
Here goes!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
Okay. Gonna do a halter here.
Activating
Let's
skill!
do this!
It only gets stronger every turn.
Our chance!
You know, it's just this guy.
Time is ripe for a shard boost.
Going all in!
Initializing drive.
Duplicate roar.
There!
Perfect timing. I'm just gonna debuff you.
Allow me.
Now or never!
Have some more!
There we go. I lost CP because of the fear status. No! Are you kidding me? Why won't these things just stay dead? They just keep coming and coming. We need to change our strategy. Stat. We cannot let them cause us any further delay.
That's one hell of an entrance. It's like y'all planned that or something.
Looks like we made it in the nick of time.
And for the record, no, we didn't plan it.
Unlike you, we had to travel by car. And speaking of which, I picked up yours along the way.
We managed to identify the source of the corrosion. But that's where the good news ends. As we feared, the aerial cruiser is over in that hangar, being corroded as we speak.
I suggest we shift our priorities then. We must stop it.
Easier said than done. These monsters won't stop giving us the time of day.
So we'll probably have to leave some people behind to face them.
Sounds like we need to split up. A few of us can stay behind and give these chumps a good thrashing.
We can lead them away from the hangar, and then we'll keep them nice and busy.
Alright, I'll leave that to you then. Come with us, Agnes. We might need the Genesis.
What? Oh no, if I want to get EOT for Judith, no!
Understood.
Then let us begin. We'll carve an opening through their formation.
At least let me choose. No! Okay, there's a solution. I can just have Van be the main field character for this section. There it is. Wow, it really is being corroded. It's already reached the bridge area by the looks of it. It won't be long now before it penetrates the ship's defenses. Or I could just have Shizuna do it, because I know Shizuna could... If she or Juve steals it, it's fine, because they haven't gotten it yet. For it to spread so quickly, there must be someone in front of the bridge who's guiding it along. Actually, now that you mention it, I can sense a few people here. And let's hurry and find them before it's too late. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails through Daybreak 2. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.